Introduction to the Access Who Cares Clinic.
Firstly, thank you for volunteering for this clinic. We really appreciate the time and effort that our volunteers put into running cases. We know that it's greatly appreciated by our clients who otherwise may be left without support, and we hope that you find it a rewarding experience too. My name's Danielle Zyder. I'm the Pro Bono Manager at Access Social Care, and I have responsibility for the day-to-day running of this clinic. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me using the email address or telephone number set out in this slide.
This video will look at an introduction to Access Social Care, some information about the people we support, and finally how the clinic works.
Access Social Care grew out of the MenCap Legal Families team. We moved to our own independent charity in April 2020. We provide free legal advice and support to people in England to help them get the care that they're entitled to. We don't take referrals directly from the public, but we get individuals and their families referred to us through our network of member organisations. These are a range of charities that support people with disabilities and older people. We provide free legal advice and support to people in England to get the care that they're entitled to. We support people in a number of ways. We empower. By collaborating with our member organisations, we provide legal education to people with social care needs, care managers, information and advice professionals and advocates so that they can spot a legal issue when it arises. We enforce. Through casework, by joining forces with lawyers working pro bono and by developing an online legal chatbot, we improve access to early legal help to challenge unlawful behaviour. There's a link to the legal chatbot on this slide and I would encourage you to take a look at it. The legal chatbot delivers legal information about community care and welfare benefits to older or disabled people and their families and carers. The chatbot is designed to take the user through their situation and identify a letter that they can send to help resolve the problem that they face. The chatbot's free to use, and we hope that it will increase access to justice for people who are having issues in relation to community care and welfare benefits. And finally, we challenge. Through data gathering and analysis of our advice and casework, we evidence trends of unlawful behaviour. We use our data to influence, to hold public bodies to account and bring about a system change. The people we support. We support a diverse group of individuals. Currently, the majority of our clients are people with learning disabilities. MenCap defines a learning disability as a reduced intellectual ability and difficulty with everyday activities, for example, household tasks, socialising or managing money, which affects someone for their whole life. People with a learning disability tend to take longer to learn and may need support to develop new skills, understand complicated information and interact with other people. They may not be able to provide us with instructions, so we often have to take instructions from people who support them, such as family members or friends. We also support older people and families of children with additional needs. The people that we support are often dealing with multiple issues and can be under a huge amount of pressure, so they need to be dealt with sensitively, and we do offer another training session on client care and things to think about when dealing with the people we support.
The Who Cares Clinic.
The clinic's aim is to increase the reach of our service so that more people can get the support that they need. But an added benefit of the clinic is to raise increased awareness of social care issues. Currently, there are two main types of cases that are run through the clinics: welfare benefit appeals and charging cases. Before a case is referred to the clinic, one of our caseworkers will have had an initial call with the client to assess the merits of the case, establish if it's suitable for clinic, and to check the client is happy for the case to go to the clinic. Your firm will carry out any necessary conflict checks before agreeing to take on a case for us. Cases are usually allocated to pairs or groups of volunteers within your firm to ensure that there are always volunteers available to take a case forward. Once the volunteers have been allocated, we'll then send you the client consent form, referral form, and any other relevant documentation. You'll then be allocated an Access supervisor and will have an initial call with them before you contact the client. You will then become the first point of contact for the client. You'll send out correspondence and act in your capacity as an Access volunteer rather than as a solicitor of your firm. Access will aim to provide you with the resources and support that you need to run your case. This is generally contained in the volunteer handbook, which you should have access to. However, your supervisor is available if there's something that you are unsure of. You'll always have the support of your supervisor who will check all of your correspondence before it goes out, but you'll retain ownership of the case. Here's a small sample of feedback that we've received from grateful clinic clients. Thank you so much for the invaluable support and guidance. You gave us hope at a time when there wasn't any. I spoke to KB yesterday and she wanted me to feed back to you how grateful she was for the support you and the volunteers offered. She called the service seamless, well organised and well managed. Also really understanding. She felt that without the help they wouldn't have won the appeal. And finally, I feel like as a family we have power and control which we didn't have before. Finally, thank you again for volunteering for this clinic. We know that the support provided by the clinic is appreciated by clients and we hope that you find it a fulfilling experience as well. In our last annual review, 100% of volunteers said that they are satisfied or very satisfied with the supervision they received on cases. 60% reported developing their creative problem solving and drafting skills as a result of volunteering on cases. 50% reported increased confidence in dealing with clients and gaining a client's trust as a result of volunteering on cases. And 100% said that as a result of the experience, it motivated them to undertake more volunteering and would recommend it to a colleague.